And I will be just naive. Welcome to Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to Ruthless Aggression SmackDown. We are 2 weeks away from Judgment Day. We have 3 matches for you here, and we're going to hear from the World Heavyweight Champion, Kurt Angle, here tonight. It's going to be a banger. It's just banger after banger after banger. And starting us off, we've got United States Championship affairs. We have MVP Montel Vontavious Porter, the United States Champion, takes on V1 Matthew Hardy. If Matt Hardy can win this match and pinfall or submit the United States Champion, he will go to Judgment Day as the number 1 contender and get MVP for that United States Championship. And unfortunately, I haven't edited in the entrance track for copyright reasons, but I'll sing it for you. I'm coming. Nobody to stop me, nobody to hurt me. Shall I just sing every entrance? That could hurt my throat. Oh yeah, do 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 do. I could try to do that. That was quite a good impression, right? But here comes V1. I actually have the V1 attire, but I really like this 2009 Matt Hardy attire. That's why I've chose it. I don't know which attire you guys prefer. I've got the one with the cargo shorts. Delete, delete, absolute delete. I mean, this was way before the era of deletion. But Jeff Hardy, of course, on Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna make a graphic. I'm gonna make a graphic somewhere where I show all 5 rosters: Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Raw, SmackDown. Is that right? Raw, Ruthless, Raw, SmackDown, Ruthless. Oh wait, what am I talking about? So we're gonna do Raw, normal. Raw current, NXT current, SmackDown current, Raw ruthless, SmackDown ruthless. Is that confusing for you? It is for me. And of course, we're gonna just watch it unfold. And MVP takes the early decisive start. V1 is alert. This was, of course, the attire he used to face his brother at WrestleMania. Clubbing blows here from Matt. MVP out of there. Doesn't want to get punched in the face. I mean, I don't know who does these days. Now, MVP, this was when MVP... interesting fact. I always give interesting facts because that's just what I do. And I'm an interesting guy, what can I say? Matt with an elbow drop. MVP's entrance with the tunnel had to be cut for cost reasons. I don't know if you guys ever saw Prime MVP in like 06, 07. He had a gold tunnel that was lowered. It was like made out of like bouncy castle material. And he like, it'd do that tick tock. You hear the clock ticking, tick tock. You're about to start missing. And they used to have the tunnel, and MVP would just spray out of it, just like by doing that taunt right there. How ironic! And now MVP getting the upper hand. Matthew is coming back. Russian leg sweep. Now punches here. What the hell's going on here? And a chop from Hardy. He's going to send MVP to the outside, it looks like. MVP's like, nah, screw this. Typical dirty MVP before the Hurt Syndicate, the Hurt Business there was. Montel Vontavious Porter, and oh wait, cheap shot from MVP. God damn it, that's how he obtained the title. Of course, in the mid-card on SmackDown, we have the likes of Finlay, Mr. Kennedy, and many more. Many familiar, you'll be familiar with, don't worry, the roster's quite good. I actually quite like the roster. We might stay away from the women. If you guys don't like that, then I can introduce them. But I just think if we just stick with the no bread, no water, just meat. Because the women get a pretty big portion on the current generation. Now, MVP, we're going to fight back the champ, United States champ. And how have I decided these inaugural champs? You might be like, what the hell is MVP? We got Kurt Angle as World Heavyweight, Cena as WWE over on Raw. Yes, there is a brand split, and a legitimate one. Intercontinental Champions Umaga, US Champions MVP. Believe the WWE Tag Team Champions are Eminem. And we're going to see tag team action here tonight, and as these two trade blows, as the Hooligans take on Biscuits and Gravy, Jesse and Festus. Number 1 contenders match there. The winners will go on to Judgment Day to face Eminem for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Don't know who the Raw Tag Team Champions are. Might be Flair and... I can't remember. Orton isn't in Evolution. Orton's on Raw. Batista's on SmackDown, a main event triple threat #1 contenders match for Judgment Day for the World Heavyweight. Wait, twist of fate. That's going to do it, folks. And a pin. Oh, that was close. Hardy nearly had it there. One more big move, and I think Hardy's got this. And just a forewarning at the triple threat match, Batista, King Booker, and Rey Mysterio will face off for the opportunity to face the World Heavyweight Champion, the Wrestling Machine, Kurt Angle, at Judgment Day for the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, you didn't know! A twist of fate again. MVP never really got going. Charles Robinson down and a pinfall. Hardy's going to Judgment Day. Delete, delete, delete. Pretty clean victory. MVP tried to escape. Maybe he just wasn't ready tonight. But Matt Hardy V1 is your United States #1 contender. And nobody's deleting in the crowd. Must be a real shame for Matt to not get a reception here from Calgary. But he's going forward. And now we have the World Heavyweight Champion, the Wrestling Machine, Curtis Angle. What's he going to say? Let's listen to what he's going to say, because if we just allow me a moment, I'm going to change into character. Calgary, Alberta. Intensity, intelligence, and integrity. I know I said it the wrong way, but I like to mix things up. May I just remind you, this triple threat match tonight means nothing to me. I need to remind you guys of exactly who the Wrestling Machine is. The Wrestling Machine is an Olympic gold medalist. Not only that, I won an Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck. It's true. It's damn true. Also, Batista, King Booker, and Rey Mysterio. It doesn't matter which one of you comes out on top here tonight. I will make you tap out at Judgment Day. I will break your goddamn ankle. Well, sounds like Kurt's got his mind set on something. Pretty definitive statement there from Curtis. Seems to know what he wants. Will he face Batista, Rey Mysterio, or King Booker? We also have the likes of JBL, Undertaker. The Hooligans are here. Paul London and Brian Kendrick. An amazing tag team. Of course, Brian Kendrick did go off to do his own thing. Didn't really see much of Paul London from a solo perspective, but as a duo, the Hooligans were one of the best tag teams on SmackDown, feuding with the likes of Deuce and Domino. We know they had a long feud with Eminem, Joey Mercury, Johnny Nitro. They're going to take on Biscuits and Gravy. Before Luke Gallows was in the OC, he was this man, Jesse and Festus. Of course, Festus does look like a absent face until the bell rings. And, just a forewarning, I completely forgot. In the main event, I had to, my Elgato software crashed, so I had to change to OBS, so the quality at the end of the match does suffer a little bit, but I fixed it, I think, for the future episodes, I'm hoping. Because the way I do it is, PC will never have issues unless it freezes and stuff on me, because PC is where I do the current day universe. Ruthless is done on PS5, so I try to capture it through the 4K Elgato software, but it was playing up this day. But it was playing up right till the main event, typically. Look at Paul London's offense. Nice springboard moonsault here. The Hooligans hook a little leg here on Jesse. Of course, whatever happened to Jesse after the era of Jesse and Festus? No, now he tags in Festus. He had his tongue out, but now it's back in his mouth, and a drop kick from the big man. 300-pounder. Yes, believe it or not, Luke Gallows did used to look like this. Even with the hair. It's a shit. Oh, he's using the rope here. Dirty tactic here from Festus. Kick out from Brian Kendrick. Went on to participate in the Cruiserweight Classic as the Brian Kendrick. Big name change there. Putting the in front of Brian Kendrick. Making sure you know that he is Brian Kendrick. The big clubbing blow. Of course, I always feel the Hooligans never really got the proper push and respect that they actually deserve. Roll-up pin here from Brian Kendrick. Kick out from Festus. Festus looks pissed at that as well. Paul London and Brian Kendrick back in 2006-07 were such a breath of fresh air. They were so over in this. Oh, and he just kicks Festus. Get out the ring. He's going to tag in Paul London. Because Paul London, for me, made the 450 splash famous. And Jesse now a great technical wrestler. Russian leg sweep. And Festus on the ring apron. Jesse going to go to work? No, I think Paul's got out of that. Ooh, look at the speed. They are not hooligan. Oh, that's a lovely move from Paul London. I really feel like WWE could have got more from Paul London. I feel like he was such a missed opportunity. I think he still wrestles to this day, actually. I can't remember on which promotion. Now a back body drop from the Hooligans. Of course, these two could have had like such a longer career. Imagine the Hooligans in the tag team division now, and for the past few years, they could have really elevated it. You know, we have the Motor City Machine Guns, but before the Motor City Machine Guns was the Hooligans, who were so good. Honestly, in my opinion, one of the only good tag teams in WWE at this moment. And a fall-away slam, hook of the leg. I think the only good tag teams at this moment for me, I probably will miss some, were Eminem and the Hooligans. Especially on SmackDown. We have Orlando Jordan on SmackDown as well. He's a former US champion. Festus getting the upper hand for biscuits and gravy, and Jesse's in rage mode. As I sip, I'm drinking a Monster today. Need that energy. Get yourself some Monster, not sponsored. Was Monster Energy even a thing back in 2007? Maybe, maybe somewhere. Ooh, shoot star press. Hook of the leg, and Festus breaks it up. Of course, a tag team title opportunity on the line. Who will face Eminem? Look at Kendrick. That's actually how good he was, by the way. He was that athletic. I mean, I know he slowed down a little bit when he became the Brian Kendrick and the Cruiserweight Champion, but he was so fast in 06, 07. And Festus lining up Kendrick. London's fighting with Festus. And we see that combination into the neckbreaker. What a terrible finisher that is. I mean, we never really saw Jesse and Festus win much. What the hell is Paul London doing just watching his teammate be injured? Another fall-away slam. Doesn't go for the pinfall this time. I'd tag in Paul London. Oh, he does go for the pinfall. Hook of the leg. Charles Robinson down to it. Charles Robinson was the resident referee. And a kick out, I believe, from Jesse. Jesse looks lifeless, though. Into the corner goes Jesse. Of course, Eminem will be keeping a close eye on this. Johnny Nitro, Joey Mercury, managed by Melina. We will see Melina as the manager, don't worry. Melina will be there. I don't know if she'll do the splits on the apron. I don't think there's an entrance. I do need to edit the entrances. Jesse tried to tag in Festus. And Paul London saying, oh! Might have pissed off an angry giant. I'm gonna be completely transparent. When Eminem were around and I first saw Melina, I think I was about, I don't know how old I was. That was the first time I actually realised what a woman was. I was so like, oh, a big boot from Festus. I just drooled every time Melina were on the screen. I'm not even ashamed to say, if you didn't drool when Melina was on the screen, no matter what, because she is Melina, then I think you need to get your eyes tested. An Irish whip here from Festus. And what's Festus going for? Oh, slam, power slam. Festus has been like dominant. Oh my word, he's going to the top rope. That's 300 pounds of pure, no bread, no water. Good job he moved out of the way of that, Paul London. I hope we see a 450 splash. Super kick from London. Maybe he's going for it now. Oh, he's after Jesse now. Drop kick to Jesse. I don't think there were many bigger babe. Oh, I need to get Santino Marella as well for Raw. I've got to do that. 450 splash connects. The Hooligans are going to Judgment Day. Oh. I actually thought that were done there. There is no way Festus. Someone rang the bell twice. Apparently, if you ring the bell twice, for a second he goes back to being like not there, and then he goes even worse. Now double team here from the Hooligans. Brian Kendrick, Paul London. Nice arm drag, double arm drag, and a kick. A couple of kicks to accompany that. Can Kendrick see off Festus? A super kick there from Festus. Should have known with that little glitching screen. That wasn't the Wyatt 6, folks. That was... Oh, he won with the super kick. The Hooligans go to Judgment Day. Oh, and I think we're going to see their opponents. Do you remember that paparazzi entrance? I can't do an impression of that, guys. There's Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro pointing, saying, me, you'll face me. So at Judgment Day, we'll get Eminem, the WWE Tag Team Champions, versus The Who. I might have a stipulation to that match, I'm not sure. I'm thinking something like a TLC, that would go hard. But now we got our main event, folks. Number 1 contenders match for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Who will face Curtis Angle, the man with a broken freaking neck? Alright, I'll hurt my throat for you. Will it be King Booker? Of course, I need to find a Charmel, actually. I'm trying to get it like as authentic as possible. So, like, I've got Melina for Eminem. I want Charmel for King Booker. I've got Orlando Jordan for JBL, but Orlando can compete in the US title division. And I've got Armando Estrada for Umaga. So, yeah, look at Booker as he makes his way to the ring. The aura of King Booker, winning the King of the Ring to become the King of the Ring and also King Booker. He will take on two bitter rivals and very close friends, Rey Mysterio and Dave Bautista. Because Batista in this era was... I think this was his best year in WWE, I'm not going to lie. 2007, when he went on to WrestleMania 23 to face The Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship. That was the era of the Animal. And here he is. I walk alone. Do. And I want you guys to admit something to me right now. When you was younger, or whatever age you were, tell me you didn't do that. Tell me you didn't do that Batista thing, where he like squats down. It actually really hurts your legs. Like, it definitely hurts my legs now I'm older. I can't do it. I'd probably just fall over. They used to just spray. It looks like the Triple H thing, where he used to spit water at. People also did the Batista thing. And the Shawn Michaels thing. Oh, and here he comes. What they gonna do when they come for you? And of course, 2006 was the year of Mysterio. Unfortunately, Eddie Guerrero passing away in 2005. It was a very difficult year for for Rey Mysterio. 2006, he won the Royal Rumble in January. Went on to WrestleMania 22 to face, I believe, Randy Orton and was it Kurt Angle? I think it was Randy Orton and Kurt Angle at 22 and win the World Heavyweight Championship. Should he win here? And this is one of my favourite attires, by the way. So thank you to the gentleman or the woman who made this. There's two attires and they're both from like the perfect era. He had the see-through mask at the back. Dave the Animal Batista. I could have used Batista away. I am aware of that, but I like this version. Give the cause some opportunity. Nice flapjack there from King Booker. Because Charmel can't cut. Oh, she could have accompanied him, I think, in the triple threat. Kick out from Booker as Mysterio goes for the pinfall early on. Batista and Mysterio have a very historied past. Of course, they have both become, together, the WWE Tag Team Champions that we see held by Eminem. They've also been bitter rivals and feuded. So who will come out on top here? Who will... Kurt Angle earlier saying... Well, not only saying intensity, intelligence, integrity the wrong way around. He said he won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck. That is a fact. It's true. It's damn true. And he says he doesn't give a damn who wins this triple threat match. Of course, we've got one more week of Raw and SmackDown. That's the wonderful thing about Ruthless Aggression Universe Mode. It's like a crash course of universe. It will last up until 2K26, though. I think, maybe. I've filled the pay-per-views. We've got 12 pay-per-views. We've got No Mercy, Vengeance, Armageddon, No Way Out, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, Cyber Sunday. We got them all. Cyber Sunday, you guys need to be here because it's going to be... I'll do it on polls. We'll do who will face who. And now Rey Mysterio brings Batista to the top rope. Kick from the Animal. I thought he was going to go for a spy. Oh, he is. It's Spinebuster to Mysterio. I need a great Carly as well. He was on SmackDown in 07. But I like the DLC. The DLC is going to make it. I could get a Carly, I guess, for now. We'll see how that goes. And Batista rolls out the ring. Mysterio been brought back to his feet. King Booker. So I'm going to have, after this episode, I'm going to spend like a good few hours making sure that this rosters are complete and broke up by Batista. So like I want to have everyone. I wish there was a way you could like get like a hornswoggle that's actually small for Finlay. That would be so good, man. Batista bomb also to Booker. Ray carrying the sledgehammer. That could do it. I believe in a second we're going to transition to the poor quality recording. I don't know. I did manage to fix the colour in OBS after I finished the recording. There's the crash. Can you see the crash? That's when it crashed. So I had to change it. And look at the quality. I don't know why it was so blurred. But Booker hits the scissor kick. And a kick out from Batista. It's literally in like 1080p. It's awful. But maybe I can do something in post-production to make it less blurry. It looks like a 70s and an elbow drop from Booker. So if you just excuse me, it's only a couple of minutes where it's like this. And it will never be like this again. But I couldn't go back to the card. I didn't want to redo the whole match. Because the match was actually really good. Now Booker, suplex here on Dave Bautista and sits him down. And now Rey Mysterio is in trouble. Pump handle slam, not pump handle slam, pump handle, and Batista with the knee to the gut and a big clothesline from Bautista. Huge clothesline from Dave Bautista. So yeah, the plan going forward, guys, if you're still here, is give or take, I'm going to try do 5 episodes a week of content. So I want to finish my university, so we got 25 episodes of that. We're on episode 2, I believe. So episode 3 will be out, and the structure will be pretty simple. It'll be Raw, NXT, SmackDown, Guide, well, it'll be University / Guide, then it will be Ruthless Aggression, and then pay-per-views, PLEs will be just added in there. That I'll try not to break up the schedule too much. If there's a pay-per-view, it will probably come after the Ruthless Aggression episode, so at the end of the week. And then for whatever show it's on, we got NXT Battleground, which is the next episode. That will be the next episode on this channel. Then we'll probably go to Raw, NXT, SmackDown, then back to a Guide, and then we've got Clash at the Castle. But we'll do Ruthless before that. So Ruthless. Oh wait, Batista bomb here. This could be it. Ray's laid out on the edge of the ring. Batista, what goes up must come down. He didn't put the thumbs up and down though, so you know it's not Ray will get in here. Yeah, so the plan is to have the universe modes. The current day is I'm going to try cut down to like 3 weeks in between PLEs. And the Ruthless Aggression will be a hybrid. It'll be kind of like 2 weeks, 3 weeks between each PLE. So like, for example, we've got 2 episodes of Raw and SmackDown before Judgment Day. And then in between like Judgment Day and I think it's Cyber Sunday, we'll have like maybe 3 weeks. We don't know. I just need to calculate it so that it will last till 2K26. We can add superstars on both and remove superstars. There'll be stuff happening, but nice neck breaker there from Batista. We're just about to hit our first PLE on the current universe mode, which I'm excited for. And I know it's only April, so got plenty of time left. If I can get 1 PLE a month for each show, that would be awesome. And a Batista bomb again. This time, Ray is not going to make it, even if he jumps in the ring. 2, 3. Batista's going to Judgment Day to face Kurt Angle. And that was your Ruthless Aggression era SmackDown, folks. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. Don't miss an episode. I'll see you in the next one. And peace.